So I want you to feel into reality right now. Take a deep breath. I want you to be present right now. Feel what is alive right now. And then look into, can you catch yourself when you're lost into thought? Can you pull yourself out of the fantasy of thinking and put your awareness into your senses? What do you smell right now? What do you hear? Can you stay in the senses without creating a thought about what you smell or what you hear? So whenever you catch yourself in thoughts, can you pull yourself out? Take the selfing out. When you catch yourself, I would like for you to smile. And there are two reasons why I would like for you to smile. Because you smile, you release endorphins, and then you have a nice feeling with catching yourself, which means that you're more likely to do it again. So whenever you catch yourself being cut off in traffic and you think "Arr!" right away, and you discover that you are aggravated, smile. I know that Vinci sometimes say that you should laugh out loud, even though it's a fake laughter. Because when you do that, the same thing is happening. You're releasing endorphins. So either do what Vince is suggesting and laugh out loud, or you just smile. It's the same thing that is happening, whatever works for you. By now you're also beginning to realize that the majority of thoughts that you have, they have no value whatsoever. They have no purpose at all. They're just there. Every single thought that you have is about something. And what it is about usually has no value whatsoever. The value is created by the ego, and the value is created by the selfing. In itself, in reality, it has no value whatsoever. It only has the value that you just added to it. In reality, the majority of your thoughts have no value or no purpose at all. So non-self does not mean that there won't be any thoughts anymore. It just means that you're no longer identifying with the thoughts. Thoughts are happening just like seeing is happening, smells are happening, sounds are happening, and you are seeing and smelling and hearing, and that is just happening. There's nothing added to it. It is just happening. Thoughts are happening, but you don't put any value to it. There are lots of similes where with like you have a lawn and you have clouds passing, and the clouds, they cast a shadow onto the lawn, but they're not leaving any marks on the lawn. They're just casting a shadow. And it's the same with your thoughts. The thoughts are like clouds. They're just coming and going. And if you don't put any emphasis on them and you don't give them any value whatsoever, they're just coming and going. They're leaving again. You don't need to do anything specific about them, just like you smell something and then you don't smell it, or you hear something and then you don't hear it. You think something and then you don't think it. The selfing is happening when you believe there's an I and you put that I in the center of the experience. You put that I in the center of attention, then it starts to leave a mark. But until you do that, there's nothing leaving a mark at all. It's just coming and going. So use inquiry and use curiosity and use awareness to look at the thoughts as any other sensory information. So whatever you're hearing, notice that you're just hearing. Hearing is happening. And the same with thoughts. Whatever you're thinking, thinking is happening. There's not an I or a selfing or an ego thinking or having a thought. It's just thinking. Thinking is happening.